Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back. We have another one from your boy Tyler. The same guy that did like that incredible artist AI animation thing. Bro, he has another one for the Scarlet Crusade. I know very little about Scarlet Crusade. I know like you guys told me, I believe in the comments that they're like a group of these like crazy radical like paladins, I think they are. I think. Nevertheless, man, I saw the thumbnail, it looked hella clean. I saw a little bit of it, also looked hella clean. So I was like, you know what? Let's dive into a little bit of lore for the Scarlet Crusade. Let's go.
The Scarlet
Bro,
Crusade
again, it's so clean. Matter of fact, make sure this is in uh this is top quality. Okay.
refers to the fanatical religious sect that encompasses
Okay, so they're fanatics. Got it.
the remaining human survivors in Lordaeron,
Bro, is that the Canadian like symbol? Eh.
which arose after the plague of undeath ravaged their lands and destroyed their kingdom. The term crusade evokes
Bro.
imagery of a virtuous and aggressive
Bro, look at this, man. One day games will look this nice. I just hope I live to see it.
campaign sweeping across the ruins of Lordaeron to take back the lands from the Scourge. This is not the case. In truth, the Scarlet Crusade is losing a long, protracted defensive war, as the tides of undead throw themselves against the Crusaders' remaining holdouts, grinding them down through sheer attrition. By the time Naxxaramas began to float over the Plaguelands, only 4 major Crusader settlements were operational, all of which linger on the coastal fringes of the Plaguelands, seemingly accessible to one another via the seas. The first of these holdouts, the Scarlet Monastery, can be found on the northeast coast of Tirisfal Glades. This sprawling fortress cathedral was once a proud bastion of Lordaeron's priesthood, a center for learning and enlightenment. The monastery rose to prominence in the war against the Scourge, as the holy light wielded by its clergy could not only heal the wounds of the living,
Bro,
but could also smite the undead.
I know a lot of people like have their qualms with AI, but the just the art that they can create, bro, is unmatched. It is simply unmatched.
As the war dragged on, the monastery's residents became intolerant of all non-human races, regardless of alliance or affiliation. They believe that any and all outsiders are potential carriers of the undead plague and must be destroyed.
Let me hear that again.
Regardless of alliance, but could also smite the undead. As the war dragged on, the monastery's residents became intolerant of all non-human races.
So like, are these guys like? This is an extreme example, but like, are these guys like Nazis? With being like, this extreme, saying that they're like pretty much intolerant of all other races, regardless of alliance.
Regardless of alliance or affiliation.
Again, I know it's extreme in extreme example, but again, it's just an example.
They believe that any and all outsiders are potential carriers of the undead plague and must be destroyed. An extremist viewpoint which has been adopted by the entirety of the Scarlet Crusade. Reports indicate that adventurers who enter this complex are forced to contend with Commander Renaud Mograine, the son of Alexandros Mograine, the legendary Ashbringer, and greatest hope against the undead Scourge.
Holy.
However, it has been revealed that the monastery's true master is High Inquisitor Whitemane.
Wait, wait, who's this? Excuse me, who's this?
However, it has been revealed that the monastery's true master is High Inquisitor Whitemane.
Whitemane.
A fearsome priestess of terrifying powers and a strict, dogmatic resolve.
Bro, I might have to join this crusade, bro. I mean, that, I mean, I may have to join this. Oh my god, bro. Huh? Okay.
Her inquisition is fearsome and brutal, each day narrowing the gap between the atrocities committed by her interrogators and those by the Lich King.
Mmm. Damn.
North of the cursed city of Anderhall, the quaint town of Hearthglen is held firmly by the Crusade. Ironically,
Ooh,
the town was able to fend off
bro, the music? Ooh.
the Scourge in the Third War due to the efforts of Prince Arthas Menethil prior to his corruption into a Death Knight, as well as Uther the Lightbringer, the first of the paladins who founded
this
the
is
Knights
so
of the Silver
good.
Hand.
It's not perfect, but it's so good.
Another of its founding members, Tyrion Fordring, was the regional governor of Hearthglen prior to the Third War, though by the events of the Plague, he had been excommunicated from his position, leaving his son Talon to hold the title as the town was converted to a Crusader castle. Under Talon's command, the town kept its verdant appearance as the rest of Lordaeron became toxic and blighted. The buildings here are well maintained and share similar architecture to those found in any of the more peaceful human cities in the southern kingdoms.
Right.
Outside the walls of Hearthglen, the Crusaders run a sizable lumber industry, harvesting the healthy trees for timber and culling the sickly ones to prevent the infection from spreading.
Damn.
The people of Hearthglen have remained optimistic, and one could even be forgiven to mistake this place for Elwyn Forest on one of its sunnier afternoons, just with different colored banners and heavily armored knights on a constant patrol.
Yeah, it looks very peaceful. I mean,
the Crusaders' walled city of Tyr's Hand
inside
shares a similar aesthetic, with its green grass and clear skies, though sometimes marred by the sight of Naxxaramas just off in the distance.
Bro, imagine you just waking up, man. You just live in a quaint little town like that. You wake up and you just see that shit. I would lose it. I would just lose it. Oh. Holy shit. Like, it just looks so alien, you know? But it also fits in a weird, sick way. I don't know.
Tyr's Hand is one of
like
the
you just see an
oldest and
Acropolis
most
just floating.
revered holy sites of the Church of the Light, and was known as a city of churches due to its religious significance. However, Tyr's Hand provides much more than spiritual guidance to the rest of the Crusade.
Oh, music?
The bulk of the Crusade's food is grown here, providing vital supplies to those Crusaders who are locked in battle across the Plague Lands. One of the Scarlet Crusade's founders, the High General Bridget Abendis, can be found in this place.
Hey, girl.
Abendis was present when then-Commander Alexandros Mograine revealed his plan to forge the ultimate weapon that would become known as the Ashbringer.
Holy shit.
And she instilled all her hate and zeal into the crystal found in the blade's hilt. This sword proved to be a complete anathema to the undead, vaporizing dozens of mindless zombies with each righteous swing.
Damn.
The Ashbringer instilled hope in the dwindling number of Lordaeron survivors, as this period marked the one time any significant progress was made.
And again, bro, this is the worst that AI is going to be. This is the worst that it's going to be.
Towards halting the Scourge's advance, and ground was actually retaken from their horrid clutches. Alexandros planned on completely destroying the Scourge, leading his men with the Ashbringer as an instrument of their will. But this plan all came crashing down in the final Crusade garrison in Stratholme. In the heart of Stratholme City, behind the countless thousands of its undead occupants, lies the Scarlet Bastion under command of Seydan Dathrohan. Another founder of the Crusade, Dathrohan was present with Alexandros Mograine when their Crusaders attempted the counterattack against the Scourge. During this assault, Dathrohan was separated from his forces and came face to face with the greater demon known as Balnazar, an independent independent agent in this war, who held no love for the living or the dead. The demon slew Dathrohan and possessed his body before returning to his forces and assuming the commander's position in the campaign. The deceitful Balnazar manipulated Alexandros' son Renaud to kill his father in Strathome, an act of betrayal which corrupted the Holy Ashbringer and ended any hope of assault against the
That's
Scourge.
how. That's how. That's how we got the corrupted Ashbringer. Because I was wondering in game when I played when I was playing my DK, like how did how did the Ashbringer get corrupted? That's how.
Ever since Renaud murdered his father, the Crusade has been reduced to a series of feudal strongholds to fall before humanity's final breath, a rattled, unheard whisper. Balnazar still tends to the Scarlet Bastion in the guise of the Grand Crusader, exploiting the Crusade to his own ends until they have no use left for him. The corrupted Ashbringer, meanwhile,
Holy
has been
shit.
claimed by Darian Mograine, Alexandros' younger son, who wields it as the Scourge's greatest death knight in their flying citadel of Naxxramas.
Holy shit.
The Scarlet Crusade
Bro.
wages a holy war for survival.
So that's
its
how it
members
happened.
pushed to fanatical zealotry in the face of an
God.
in the face of an utter apocalypse. The juxtaposition of their devotion with the horrors which lurk outside their walls underscores the Crusade's sheer desperation. Though blessed with divine powers, their gods have forsaken them, and the Crusade no longer wishes to save the decayed corpse of their kingdom, but cleanse it to ashes in sacred fire.
Holy.
They have become enamored with hate and isolation, to the point of dogmatic extremism. They have exhausted every other resource at their disposal, and are now driven only by the desperate need to stay alive.
Damn.
For every one of their own who falls in battle, their enemy grows in strength.
Exactly. Dude. Bro. It's crazy that freaking fans are making just better better art than Blizzard themselves, man. Bro, look at next. Oh my god, bro. So that's what's going on with the Scarlet Crusade. I mean, I can kind of understand like their zealotry and like they're just dogmatic ways because I mean they're like really like pinned. It sounds like they're mainly pinned in a corner, fighting off the Scourge and the Plague Lands. It sounds like they're really just backed up. I mean, and whenever you corner a beast like it, yeah, that's
Scores the Crusade's
wow.
sheer desperation. Though blessed with divine powers, their gods have forsaken them.
I mean, bro. And then this is the worst that AI is gonna be, the absolute worst.
And the Crusade no longer wishes to save the decayed corpse of their kingdom, but cleanse it to ashes in sacred fire.
Bro,
They have become enamored with hate and isolation, to the point of dogmatic extremism. They have exhausted every other resource at their disposal, and are now driven only by the desperate need to stay alive. For every one of their own who falls in battle, their enemy grows in strength.
I mean, bro. I mean, when you're fighting an opponent like that, man, like I can. It's kind of a. I mean, because people do. I mean, I've heard that yeah, the Scarlet Crusade, like they're pretty extreme, like they're pretty, they're out there, man, like they're very out there. But I mean, how much is the Kingdom of Stormwind? Wait, is Lordaeron even existing at this? Yeah, I think Lordaeron as well, or Again, like the timelines for all this stuff, just but like the Kingdom of Stormwind, like where are they in all of this? I mean, but of course they won't even send out, actual soldiers to, look at a Murloc invasion. So I mean, maybe they're not even trying to help the Crusade. Huh. I mean, but yeah, like how powerful being. I can kind of understand how powerful the Scourge is, being that whenever they kill like one of your own, like they can just resurrect it and add it to their army. So like, and I'm pretty sure like the Crusaders, like they've seen some of the most horrific stuff in this kind of war. So I can understand their mindset, man, and being like twisted and manipulated, and being manipulated into like such zealotry and such hatred for, the scourge and undead and the undead and all those who may carry that kind of plague. I get it, but man, that's tough, bro. And this is the worst that AI is gonna be, the absolute worst, bro. Wow. So that's how Darry Morgan got the ash, or the corrupted ash, bro. That's a sick design too. Like all this is just, and bro, White Mane,
White
bro,
mane,
holy, holy. Maybe the Scarlet Crusade isn't that bad.
a fearsome priestess.
Guys, I am getting out of here. That was incredible, incredible. Again, shouts out to your boy Tyler. Absolutely goaded with this stuff. Damn, damn. Take care. Bye bye. Damn.